I think the biggest part of TFS's culture is working with our customers and listening and actually doing something about it. Our size and scale allows us to be flexible, allows us to adapt and change because drug development changes.
So the mission is to bring treatments to patients faster and making sure that we do it within the regulations and keeping up the high ethical standards and quality in our clinical trials.
What we've done as an organization is invested in technology. That investment in technology allows us to automate and have a standardized base case. And then what the value add is our people and then our expertise.
What we do is we support the investigators with technology so that they can interact better with their patients. Our mission is to get treatments that are very badly needed to the patients faster. And we do that by supporting and providing services to our customers, who are the pharmaceutical companies and the biotechs.
So being a mid-sized CRO gives us this proactive, very agile way of delivering flexible solutions to our clients. Not having one solution, but different kind of solutions adapted to the needs of the clients.
So traditionally, over the last 40 plus years, what was happening until recently was that you'd get a drug and it'd go into patients and it'd take up to 10 years to get it to registration. What we found was the advent of gene therapy, targeted therapies as such, we're able to go through the drug development process, the stages, much quicker. The process of drug development is in several steps or several stages. So a drug goes through all of the preclinical labs, etc., and you get a asset or a product or a drug that is going to be put into man for the first time, and man as in humans, healthy volunteers or patients. And what we want to be able to do is look at the safety, look at the dose, and understand, based on the animal data that you have, what is the dose you're going to put into the humans for the first time. And essentially you take it step by step. You go through a single ascending dose, or you can have multiple ascending doses, and throughout that process you're looking for the safety profile. And once you get an understanding of what the drug does in the body and how the body interacts with the drug, you get a real understanding of the dose that you're using and the safety profile.
Our companies can be either a smaller biotech company with a few 10, 15, 20 employees, up till big pharma companies with several thousands of employees. We place people with our clients when and where they need them, so every client is unique. Their needs and is different from each other. So when they need an expert or a pool of people, we're able to support them with this. So we have relationships where we have 30 people placed in one country conducting all the trials since several years. It's called the FSP, Functional Service Provider Program, where there's one function doing all the service solution for a client. But then we also have with some clients in multiple countries in a specific field where they need to have the same type of resource but in different countries, and they need to know the local labor laws, so you need to place them in different countries.
The large pharmaceutical companies often they come with their own technologies that they would like to use, technology that they're comfortable with. And we have to be able to integrate all of our data with their data. And for our biotech, smaller biotech customers, they don't really come with their own technology. So we have to provide them with all the technologies that they're going to need to execute their trials. I think the future is really bright. Traditionally in healthcare and life sciences, we've been a little bit slower to adopt, as an industry, slower to adopt technology. I think with COVID, with big players like Amazon and Apple, these technology companies really now starting to focus on life sciences and healthcare and making huge investments. We are now getting to the point where it's really accelerating the adoption of technology in the clinical development space. And when those big behemoths of technology are interested in getting in play, it's really helpful for us because we now have access to those technologies that they develop.
Trust is something you earn over time, and when you have the trust there between the individuals, between the companies, it will be a strategic partnership for a long time.
We want to get treatments to patients faster. And right now, it's still, with all the advancements in technology, it's still years and years and years. What COVID also taught us is that when you put your mind to it, you can develop treatments very quickly and get it out to market very quickly.
TFS's future really is to continue to be a place where our people are valued and they bring that value to everything they touch. They do the right thing first time.
Technology itself is accelerating, and the adoption of technology is accelerating. And what I'm seeing is it's actually accelerating in the clinical development space. So I think the future is incredibly bright for technology's adoption.
As an organization, we invest in young people, we invest in developing people, but really access to medicine, that's where the future lies. And part of the journey of TFS and a lot of the organization and the people that work here want to give access to medication to patients.